one more video. They won't hurt. Goddamn. Gokarrt. Now we have something special. You feel me? How to beat your social anxiety by one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm just delighted to watch this with y'all. So let's hop straight into it.
Ew, get away from me. You're doing it again. You're making it about people judging you. But the only way to know if you're gross is by talking to them. So here are 7 ways to fix your social anxiety. Number 1, stop caring about what others think. Part of your awkwardness is low self-esteem. People are going to judge me, or I'm not interesting, or people don't want to hear what I have to say. Take a look around. The world is filled with basic bitches. Holding the same iPhone, driving the same car, fapping to the same corn stars. Barely anyone is special. Those who are nibble on their own hands. Best example of someone who doesn't give a fuck is Jeff Dunham. He's one of the most successful comedians in the world, and the dude plays with puppets. Puppets! Like, how did they not get bullied out of him? What if he got diddled into him? Billy doesn't like to be touched there. Oh, look, it's raining. Point is, don't let some incel who's never done anything with their life dictate how you should live yours.
Nigga's not capping. This nigga never capping his rap. I ain't gonna lie, I peeped this shit. You worrying about what other people think is never gonna amount to anything. Cause just how you think, everybody thinks. So you think that motherfuckers, whatever you do, somebody's gonna ultimately like criticize to the death of them. But I promise you, if somebody don't like something, they'll probably won't like it for a good 5-10 minutes and move on to some other bullshit. Because they're fucking miserable. They have nothing going for themselves. If somebody's hating on you, just realize you doing something. While they're not doing shit, they have nothing but time to hate on some shit.
Dude, put down your phone. The attention span of children nowadays is that of a squirrel with Parkinson's. Mindlessly scrolling through TikTok, just trying to get that dopamine nut. But when you're on your phone all the time, you miss the world around you. That cougar dropping her wallet on the subway was your opportunity. Too bad you were looking down, trying to delete moms in your area pop up. Now listen, I get it. When you're in public, you get nervous and do what brings you comfort. Watching jailbait teens tease everything but a nip on TikTok. But if you want to feel a titty, then you gotta approach a bitty. And sometimes a simple smile or eye contact is all you need. So fight the urge to look down and throw out a smile big enough to get noticed, but small enough not to get maced. Number 3, fix your appearance. The quickest way to gain some self-confidence is by altering your appearance. My recommendation is to get jacked. Give anyone that makes fun of your stutter some instant karma. And I know
Bro, I hate how goofy this shit is because he's really saying some real shit. Putting your phone down is ultimately going to improve your life 10 times. You're living more in the present with every moment that you're not scrolling, looking at somebody else live their fake life. And then to fix your appearance is another stepping stone because then you got a little bit more confidence in your walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch, I look good and I feel good. Let me get some ass. Simple math.
Ripped is hard work, but there are some shortcuts. All you need is protein powder, self-loathing, and Gorilla Splooge. How are you gonna get Gorilla Splooge? Simple. Carefully.
What the fuck?
Fake it till you make it. Instagram thoughts are masters of this. Posting pictures then looking like a mermaid on a beach, but she really looks like a walrus. But even though they're not naturally beautiful, they're still achieving their goal of making preteen girls hate themselves. You see, you don't need to be born with godlike genetics to be successful. So be like Jonathan Majors breaking up that fight and pretend. Pretend you're interesting. Pretend you're charming. Pretend you're not a middle-of-the-road white boy with no discernible talents. If confidence is just a delusion that you're better than others, and which would you rather live in? A fantasy or reality? Number 5, weakness. Right now I'm taking salsa classes. Why? Because I'm tired of losing to every Walmart greeter on the dance floor. My charisma's at max, but as soon as dancing's involved, I turn into an awkward penguin, just waddling back and forth. So after seeing beta after beta crush me on the dance floor, I decided to get a little help, which is the biggest issue most of you have. Admitting when you're not good at something and seeking help. No one's perfect. We all have things we can learn from one another. So push aside your fragile ego and start thrusting self-improvement. Number 6, know you're the man. The easiest way to start...
What the fuck was that last shit? Faking it till you make it. It seems pointless until it's reality. You feel me? Then it's like, damn, like, nigga, I really spoke myself into where I want to be type shit. Crazy feeling. And then self-improvement, realizing that you're not perfect. And to make it even better, you don't even gotta ask nobody for help. Bro, we have one of the best solutions in the fucking world. Nigga, you could Google anything. You don't even gotta look weak to anybody, but asking motherfuckers for help don't even make you weak in the first place. If anything, you more that nigga, because they like, damn, like, that nigga got some fucking cojones on him, because I could never do that. And that's where motherfuckers lead to their downfall. They pride, because they're weak pieces of shit.
Start a conversation is just by complimenting someone. A simple, cool jacket, or nice kicks, or your stomach doesn't even look like you had a miscarriage is a great way to break the ice. You see, compliments are like giving handies to your self-esteem, just spanking away all those negative thoughts. So if you want people to open up, you gotta start by lubing them up. Just keep in mind cultural differences. Like Unabomb is a compliment in America, but an argument in the Middle East. Learn to laugh at yourself. Having some humility is a good thing. And no one knows this better than the developmentally disabled. Or as I like to call them, Pop-Tarts. I made a video a while back called Things You Can't Joke About, and they're always commenting how it's important to laugh at yourself. Which is impressive, because how are they typing when their hand always looks like they're holding a cup? You see, if they can laugh at themselves, you can too. Because when you do, you take the power away from words. We all know mental warfare is worse than physical, so learning to laugh off any insult is something we can all get better at.
Right.
Isn't that right, Billy? Just keep typing. Number 8, stop giving a poop. There is no guarantee there will be a tomorrow. Every day I see people looking down at their phones while driving.
Real
like, damn, yo, I am one breakup text away from going over this bridge. And having some horned up teen almost send me into another dimension really puts things into perspective. Like, what am I doing with my life? Why do I need validation from anyone? Because that's all social anxiety is, caring about the opinions of others. So let's all stop giving a poop. Because if you don't, you're not getting into heaven. So those are my tips on how to fix your social anxiety. If I missed any, please let me know down in the comments. And just remember,
Fuck.
You know what you wanted to.
We're not about to do this shit today. Nigga is spitting facts. Learning to laugh at yourself in the most uncomfortable situations is the easiest way to get out of any uncomfortable situation. And then simply realizing that we are going to die one day. You are, I am. All that is left is the accomplishments that people remember us by. Simply don't use this life as a beacon of depression and shit like that, because that shit just, it's meaningless. And God ain't blessed you with this life for you to be a bitch ass nigga. So please, down in the comments, let me know if you ever felt like this, if you used any of these tips before, and tell me how it improved your life, because I really want to know. But until next time.
Live, laugh, love, bitch.